Okay, so today's lesson, we're going to look at personal budgets, page 71. And today's date is going to be for October 4th, which is going to be for Wednesday. And we're just going to look at some vocabulary terms, some little background knowledge for personal budgets. So when you get this written into your table of contents, please turn to page 71 or the next page in your journal. All right, so as you can see, I've already pre-written everything. Please remember that you can pause the video or rewind it back to wherever you need to get all the information before tomorrow. For personal budgets, a budget is a plan to help you reach your financial goals. For instance, if you are wanting to purchase a house or a car, you want to plan that out so that you can purchase those things. So that's part of a budget. It's a plan. The income is a component of a budget, and it is the amount of money you earn and the expenses or how much you spend. Okay, so your income is basically your job, how much you earned for your paycheck a week, a month, and then within the year, and that helps you plan your budget. Planned savings is an expense for college, retirement, emergencies, and or taxes. I know growing up, my parents always told me to plan always for emergencies. Always have a little cash set off to the side just in case your car breaks down or you need new tires. Something happens and you have to go to the emergency room and paid for an emergency room visit. Whatever the case may be, planned emergency. Retirement, when you get a job, you always want to plan for a retirement. Otherwise you can't retire and then expect just to have money coming in. The retirement is your money coming in. And then at your age is more planning for colleges. Start saving early. College is not cheap. Your parents can tell you that. So you always want to start saving a little bit here and there for college tuition, books, and whatever costs may occur during colleges. Taxes go along with just your paycheck and what else you can get taxed on in life. Your goal is always to spend no more than what you earn and save if you can. That savings can go towards anything you need. For one, emergencies, but I like to say I work towards my vacations. So I save so that I can go on some nice vacations. So goal is to spend no more than what you earn so you can save money. It's always good to save as much as possible. Okay, I'm going to move down. So a fixed expense or like your car or house payment, those things don't ever change and occur on a regular basis. And it'll always be the same unless you, what they call refinance. And that means usually you refinance to make your payments cheaper or less costs. But other fixed expenses could be, oh, I don't know, like say you get on braces. Well, you make a monthly payment, or your parents make those monthly payments towards your teeth getting straight and nice and pearly and white and all that good stuff. And so they make payments on that, and the payments are the same. Student loans. After I graduated college, I have a fixed expense on my student loans. That amount that is paid back towards my student loan does not change. So that's a fixed expense. Your variable expenses are like food and gas, and those are things that can occur. They occur on a regular basis, and they are necessary for living. But you have just some control over the amount. Gas prices change on a daily, weekly basis. The amount of food that you buy depends on how much people are eating inside the household. You may need more one week or less the next week or whatnot. It's variable. It changes. So fixed is exactly what fixed means. It stays there. Variable is it can change depending on certain circumstances and situations. Okay, and the last thing is planning a budget. And planning a budget is seeing what is needed for living expenses and the cost of it. Okay, and we're going to use a lot of the terms that we just talked about to plan a budget tomorrow in class. We're going to talk more into the differences between your variable expense and fixed expense, and how you can plan for budgets in your everyday living in your life, and for your future. Because again, your goal is always to spend less than what you're earning, so that you can save money. That is always the key with financing, is saving money. All right, be prepared to talk about these things tomorrow in class. We'll go over a lot of the book stuff in class. You can start looking at it. It'll be 14.1 and 14.2 in your Go Math book, and you can start looking at it on the website. I believe 14.1 starts on page 429, 14.2, 437. And we will talk about this in class.